Hey everybody, it's time for me to share my life story. Enjoy. What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jasmine, aka Jazzy. What's up? And I know it's been a minute since I put some content on here, and I know you probably saw me recently just uploading like crazy or refreshing my channel.
Ma'am.
Today, I'm going to give you my full introductory video. Who am I? Why am I on YouTube? And what is my purpose on YouTube? I'm going to give you those answers right now. So, let me get my iPad because I have a lot of questions that I have. Also, this is my iPad, the iPad 12.9. This baby just got me through a lot of stuff. I'm gonna link the video of me unboxing this thing somewhere up here. This iPad, clutch, very clutch. Alright, so here are my questions. My first question is, what is my channel going to be about? Well, that question is easy. My channel is going to be about unboxings, it's going to be about reactions, and it's going to be about vlogs. I unbox a lot of stuff on here, you probably witnessed. I unbox my iPad on here, I unbox my iPhone on here, I unbox my watch on here. I need to do some more because that unboxing new things is like presents that's not on Christmas. Just waiting for Christmas for gifts and birthdays for gifts. It's every single day. Something new just shows up and I'm just like, time to unbox. Reacts, I want to be able to react to anything and everything. Please don't copyright me for that. I already know my last video for my react on Big Time Rush's song, Only One. If you haven't seen it, it's linked up here, got copy hit. But it wasn't a strike, thank God. Y'all need to clarify that because literally I'm scared over the fact that it says copyright, even though it's not a copyright strike. So y'all need to tell me, am I still getting views for this? And my last one is vlogging. I'm gonna start doing that soon once I get my camera. Right now I have my iPhone 15 Pro and that one's kind of hard to vlog on because my everyday life is just, it might seem boring, but I might do that. You let me know in the comments below if I should do that. But that's what my channel would consist of: unboxings, reacts, and vlogging. But if you want me to do anything else, let me know. Next question. How often do I plan to publish on my YouTube channel? I plan to publish on here at least once or twice a month. At least, that's my goal, once or twice a month, so I don't have burnout on YouTube. I've heard those horror stories. But I at least plan to post on YouTube at least once or twice a month because I have to do a whole trifecta, which is YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. That's the triangle that I have to keep up with. But yes, once or twice a month. I'm just gonna hold this in my hand so I have to constantly turn around. One of my favorite things to do, such as hobbies, mostly for me, everyday life. I love hanging out with my family. I love playing video games. I'm a game nerd, but let's go back old school. So like Sonic, Donkey Kong, Mario Kart 8, oh Lord, Pac-Man, you name it, that's me with video games. Like I said on here, I do love editing. I love being on Final Cut Pro editing videos. I love going on Canva and being my creative side over there, or on Microsoft Office and messing around with PowerPoint and everything on that side. So that's just a little bit of some things that I like doing on my spare time if I'm not at work or I'm just relaxing. Those are the main things I'll be doing. What talents do I have? Like I said, I like editing. That's one big talent. I love being creative. So Canva, Final Cut Pro, InShot, that's another one that I'll be playing around with. It's kind of like CapCut, and I use CapCut too. But all those I'll be messing with. So why am I on YouTube? That's the biggest question that I'm probably going to get. Why am I, this 32-year-old girl here, on YouTube? Well, a long bit ago, back during the pandemic, story time, back during the pandemic, a known human by the name of Kendall Schmidt told me that I should have my own TV show. Insert clip right here.
You need Jazzy, you need a talk show.
Yes.
Right? She does.
Yes.
You really
yes.
do.
Always done react videos of Big Turn Rush stuff all my life since I was like at least 19, 20 years old, putting up stuff, and I kept getting likes, comments, everything from one of the guys or all of them. So I was just like, you know what, let me take this somewhere else to let everybody see me act crazy. So I did. But that's why I'm on YouTube, is that a lot of people who have inspired me my whole life told me to come here. So that's why I'm here. When's my birthday? I'm a Halloween baby. So October 28th is my birthday. So if you see me looking crazy around Halloween, forgive me. I love cosplay. So AKA Comic-Con 2025, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. That's my first one I've ever gone to. I've never been to Comic-Con. Don't laugh at me. I've never been to Comic-Con. That's just because you live with your mother. It's kind of hard to do things. But yeah, one of my goals for 2025 is actually go to a Comic-Con. If it's still going to be a Comic-Con, go to one. So 2025 is at the last one. I'm going. Dang it, I'm going. Do I have any pets? I don't, sadly, but I want one bad. If I ever get my own place, which will be, I'm hoping that's another goal of mine in 2025, is to get my own apartment. If I do get pets, it will be a dog, which is an Australian Shepherd. I love all these, especially the Merle ones. They remind me of me because the Merle ones have birthmarks on their tongues or somewhere on their face, and one of my biggest traits is I have a birthmark all over my hand and on my neck too. It's a port wine stain birthmark, and that's a similarity. I love that. And I also want a cat. I love the Tuxedo Cats. Black and white or silver and white, both of them, I love those kind of cats. They're so loving and they look like they're wearing socks. I love animals. And that's also another part of me, which is I'm also a certified veterinary assistant. So anything animal, I'm going to say it. What sports do you like the most? So sport-wise, I'm a big college football girly. I grew up in Alabama. Yes, you can probably hear in my accent, but I grew up in Alabama, and my dad and my mom got me hooked on college football. So if you're a Bama fan, you already know the Crimson Tide. It's hard to break that. I never fully got into the NFL or any kind of like mega sports. But when it comes to college football, that's the main one I only know about, because I always hear my mom screaming and hollering at the screen. Dad being nervous because he used to play all kinds of sports growing up. He was nicknamed Thor because he played everything, from football to basketball to baseball to literally everything you can think of. Pool, like I'm talking pool on a table pool, and literally Pac-Man, the old style Pac-Man and everything. He was just king of everything. I just like college football and Bama. Roll Tide. I'm gonna ask probably a couple more here. And my next question is actually from one of my closest girlfriends. Carissa, if you're watching this, thank you. She asked me, what do you do when you're stuck in a rut? For me, if I'm stuck in a rut, such as if I'm just like, I can't think of any idea, or I can't be creative for a day, I mostly just chill in my room, turn on my computer to Apple TV and just watch a TV show, especially if it's like a TV series. I just binge that for the day, especially if I love it. One thing I love watching is anything dealing with ancestry, so long lost family, who do you think you are, like those kind of shows I love going into, so that kind of helps me refresh my mind. Or I'll go outside in our backyard, and my mom built like a little swing set in the back for her and my dad, but I sit on that sometimes and just be out there for a minute. Or I just start drawing. I used to draw a long time ago, and I got that from my dad and my mom, and that kind of is on and off in my mind, in my life, but I always go back to it just because it's like comfort for me. So that's how I get out of the rut, if I had one. Another one from Carissa, my last one here, which is, if I could give my younger self advice, what would it be? And that one's a good one because my younger self has been like freaking out ever since I started YouTube. But if I could tell my younger self anything, is it's gonna be okay. All my life I've always had to push to be the best I can be and to to always be like, you cannot settle for anything more than the best, or anything less than an A, or anything not the thing. But the thing is, trying so hard for so long can drain you, can make you feel like you're worthless, to make you feel like you can never be enough for not only yourself, but for society, for everybody else around you instead of yourself. But for me, you're gonna be okay. Do what you can and just see what happens. It's life. You never know what the future holds. You only know what the present will give you. You don't know. You saw what happened in the past. Might have turned out great, might have turned out terrible. But the present is always what you should look forward to. That will be the end of my introductory video. I got this idea actually from another content creator on YouTube. And I keep putting my iPad down because this thing's kind of heavy, but I'm sorry for how many times I have to turn around in the video. But her name, I'm gonna put it on YouTube, on this screen. I'm gonna put it on this screen, just so I don't butcher her name. Go follow her, subscribe to her, because she literally, the way she shot her YouTube video was like, this is exactly, or close to exactly how I want to shoot it. But yeah, that's it. If you want to know anything else about me, or if you have any other ideas as to what I should do on my YouTube channel, let me know. Comment down below. Comment down below. I'll check them comments out, see what I gotta do. Because I want to be here for a while. I do. Because I know what I can provide for you guys. As well as my personality, I always want to give back to others. So I'm here for you guys. You're give me that support that I need, especially right now. Thank you. And oh, last thing, this, you probably saw me doing this in Sam and Kobe's video. It's a heart inside of a diamond. The heart stands for love and everything else. And the diamond is like the strongest rock there is. So that diamond is protecting the heart. The love, the support, the self-worth, everything is in here. So that's why I do that logo all the time. Love y'all. What? Hey guys. So you just saw a clip in my video about Kendall saying I should have my own TV show. Well, how about I show you a clip of when he joined our Zoom call and how we reacted, because this is wild.
Don't let him in. Yeah. Whether or not who I think it is. This one can't be who I think it is.
Oh, you check your inbox then, Chad. Check your inbox.
I already did.
Oh.
Did you let him in yet?
Yes, I did. I did.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
I'm not fine.
Hello. I know I look different. I look like a mountain man.
Kendall, what's up?
Oh, you good. You good.
I think you know what I'm doing.
I didn't tell him you were going to show up, so.
Well, I'm here.
Hi.
You guys
Hi.
meet Kendall? Meet Kendall. Kendall, they're from all over, so I'll let them introduce themselves.
Well, hold on a second. I don't think you need to introduce me because I know most of these people.
No, you do. Oh, you do know them. Okay, never mind then.
Yes.
You got me crying over here, man.
But not everybody. Not everybody. I don't think I met everyone, but.
Well, Kendall, who do you know? I'm just saying.
Okay, offhand, let me look. I'm looking through everything. Crystal Maslow. I'm just going off the names, by the way. I don't know, if you changed your name, whatever. But
Sorry.
Crystal Maslow, Jasmine for sure. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I've seen Big Time Comeback. And I think that's it. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Nope.
You've met one other person.
Yeah, you
Okay,
got
wait.
more.
Is it the person that just said you met one other person? Is it Chenille?
No.
Ivy?
You never met me.
Oh God.
Ivy?
Mm-mm.
No.
How many of you have a? How many of you
Leslie
have
P?
restraining orders?
Yes.
Leslie P. Okay. I don't have any restraining orders. So
Okay, good. Okay.
Oh